Soft life, hyper-femininity, high-value woman. Sounds empowering, right? What if the very content that claims to liberate women is actually putting them back in a box? Welcome to today's topic, dark femininity and why it is so problematic. Soft life content revolves around how to become more elegant, graceful, submissive, and polished. This includes personal hygiene, personal grooming, and observing social etiquette that brings out your feminine energy as a woman. Now, how did it all start and when did it become problematic after it took over TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube by force? The phenomena of the post-pandemic burnout led women into seeking the soft life. Now, soft life is a term that was coined in West Africa that meant turning daily activities into luxurious experiences. And women were desiring to run away from the hustle culture, the rat race, and escape the matrix. Influencers began packaging this femininity content as luxury, self-care, and even dating strategy. At first, it felt like empowerment. There are four main areas where the cracks began to show. Number one, the narrow beauty standards. Femininity became all about aesthetics, the perfect hair, the perfect body, the perfect face, and the perfect outfit, i.e., pastel colors. Now, here is where we started to see elegant hairstyles and not so elegant hairstyles, elegant looking bodies and not so elegant looking bodies. We even began to see what is considered a feminine outfit and what does not bring out the feminine woman in you. Number two, class and privilege became very obvious. Now, in order to enjoy the luxury self-care, you have to have access to wealth and privilege or have a partner who can provide these things for you. We saw the rise in dating coaches teaching women on hypergamy or how to marry into wealth. And this was very excluding to career women and single mothers. The third place where the cracks began to show is gender roles and dating. Now, femininity began to push a lot of strict content about dating and gender roles. A woman equaled being submissive and soft, and a man equaled being a provider. At first, this seemed harmless, but then came the toxic advice and the clash between both genders, where we saw the rise in hypergamy, dark feminine energy, manipulation, and the not so famous red pill content. The fourth place where it all began to be a bit problematic is the fake empowerment. What began as empowerment was turning into a performative competition required from women, where if you didn't do one thing, you were not feminine enough. So women began to do more and more and more to be considered feminine. The bigger picture is this: femininity content is highly connected to patriarchy. And this content now revolves around male validation, how to secure the wealthy man, and how to attract the male gender. And the algorithm began pushing more and more of aesthetics over substance. What started off as advice on hygiene, personal grooming, and social etiquette, and a bit of dating advice has become a set of strict standards that provide little to no choices, showing very clearly this is fake empowerment. Where should we go from here? Now, not all femininity content is bad. As it began, it was just harmless dating, etiquette, and grooming advice. And what it shouldn't be is a set of strict standards that provide us with little to no choice. Now, I would encourage you to set what femininity is for yourself instead of taking everything that is told to you on the good old internet. After all, true empowerment is having power of choice to choose what is working for you and what doesn't, what aligns with yourself, with your culture, with your upbringing, and with your goals and vision. In the beginning, femininity promised us freedom, but freedom cannot exist inside someone else's rulebook. The important question here is, what does your femininity look like? If this video made you think differently, hit a like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more deep dives.